presented by EA Sports and the PGA Tour. Well, the players are set and ready to go. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo, ready to bring you all of the action for EA Sports. And Frank, you've been there so many times at the game's biggest championships. What's the best way to get off on the right foot?
Some nice full practice swings. You don't really want to be trying to hit sort of three-quarter shots straight out of the gate, unless obviously if you have to. So some nice full swings. Pick some rather generous targets. Get yourself some confidence under the belt early on. Oh, this is right at it.
On the green, and a chance for birdie here on the first hole. Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
Wow, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
For par. Did the job right there. Frank, as we look at the second, your average hole with, say, a few bunkers, maybe even a pond, that would be a walk in the park compared to what I'm seeing right here.
Yeah, early surveillance said that guard shack just to the right of the green is actually not empty, so be a little aware of that when you cross the bridge. Green just 167 yards away, though, from the tee.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie. Spieth settles in over his birdie putt. I don't leave it short. Wow. Just a couple of feet. And so just getting started, even par so far.
Whoops. Alert, alert, alert.
Frank, I've heard of a strong wind coming from out of the south-southeast, but this is something I've never seen.
Nearly destroyed this par 3.
Don't know that approach will make the highlight reel, but he still has a chance if he makes this putt.
Yeah, 21's when you come of age, don't they say? 21 feet away.
Just misses. Frank, that's not one you're necessarily thinking about making.
No, just a good putt, though. There's no two ways about that. He's putting well.
That's a par, and that keeps the scorecard clean, still even for the round. Frank, here at the fourth, there's an awful lot going on.
Well, there certainly is. Solar panels, radar tower is up and ready to go, so it will confirm the landing on the other side if it's successful. This rather long par 3 around the 230-yard mark, so this is going to be all carry. Got to land that ball on the green. It will not run through that beach area. And of course the trees and the palm trees all the way around. If this isn't flighted properly, it will not find the destination.
Seems like too much for just one man. This looks like a job for an entire flight crew, Frank.
Well, Rich, we should dig ourselves a trench and see what happens.
Pretty good shot right there. And getting ready for the putt. Drops it, and he's at even par. Frank, you and I have called golf from around the world. Places like, well, the hot air balloon in the Grand Canyon comes to mind. This has been a rather unusual spot as well.
It is. I thought we'd be safe up here in the observation tower, Rich, but I don't know, with that boat coming in, or should I say the destroyer, I don't exactly feel safe right now. But we'll batten down the hatches as we watch the tee shot at the 5th. Well, it was almost like that's what he wanted to do, but why would you want it to run over the back?
Second shot coming out of the rough here. In the cup. What a shot. Can't get much better than that. Frank should be feeling good after that birdie.
Obviously knows that the game is now in good shape. Let's see if he can add to that.
Now up to the 6th tee. We're back against that destroyer. Frank, you need to take it over that small island?
Yeah, once again, you're going to have to pick a very good target in the distance. Now, we know the shared greens at St. Andrews. Well, this is actually a shared green just cut by that little sand path that goes through the middle. This green is shared with the 8th, but still, this is a long par 3, and for some people out there, it'll be a case of ready, aim, and driver.
Good, clean contact and a nice result, and a chance for birdie coming up. So coming off the birdie on the previous hole, a chance now for yet another one.
And momentum all in his favor.
Collects another birdie with that stroke and goes to 2 under. Frank, looking at this hole, the player is going to need a detailed map from high above, maybe from the bomber squadron flying overhead, just to get a sense of what they're trying to navigate.
You can always go up in one of those 2 lookout towers, just check the direction of the wind, see which way it's coming from, but not an overly long par 3. Surely not.
I mean, that's how the game is played, right there.
He's just making it look so easy. That birdie coming up, formality.
Frank, this would be huge.
Oh, it's got that strut going, everything. This is when that hole starts to look a little bit bigger. You really feel like you can start to make everything.
Now at the 8th here at Paracel Storm, this is a relatively short hole, but if you notice off to the left, Frank, there is a basketball court, and that allows me the chance to say, from way downtown, yes!
Well, if you miss this green, you might be able to sign up too. There's plenty of barracks. You can just take a left turn, go into there and enlist. But if you want to keep playing, par 3, under 200 yards, and see if you can safely get on deck. I tell you, those shoes at the end of the day, they're going to have so much sand in them.
Don't bring those home. Setting up for the shot from the sand. Okay, good shot on the dance floor. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Knocks that putt in for par to stay at 3 under. Frank finishing up now the front side in what so far has been a pretty heroic mission.
There is a green down this end there, but you miss it on the right. There's the trenches, and of course, even further right, there's that seawall that provides a fortress for the beach on that right side. But the green, fortunately, inland and away from the trouble.
Tugged that one a little bit offline to the left, and he'll pay a bit of a price because that rough is fairly thick. You have to think he'll be happy with that, given that it looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish, but, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break.
Putting a good round together now at 4 under. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Okay, 20 feet, not too bad. Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
Well, you couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. Has this one for par. He'll take par and move on. The 11th hole here at Paracel Storm, now a military playground. Frank, certainly the players are thankful, having traded the guns for golf clubs. Good time out there so far.
A little bit of an obstacle course, though, here at 11. You can see the weather vanes that adorn the right side of this hole. Tee shot has to be played across that seawall. So once again, all carry. And let's see if he can land softly on the other side.
Birdie chance now for Jordan Spieth. With a good read, might have been able to make it from that distance, but not to be. Settles in over the putt. 4 under on the day. Frank, this is a daunting tee shot, isn't it?
This has to be hit perfectly. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed up. Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. And he's made the green. Over the putt. This is Jordan Spieth. Good solid work right there, and stays at 4 under. Here we are now at the 13th, and Frank, this is a stout looking hole.
Rich, it certainly is. No time to be superstitious on number 13. The trenches, they protect the back and the right of this green. Anything left of that, time to call in the Navy. This is way left going left.
And that one's going to be in the rough, it looks like. So 24 feet after that approach shot, Frank.
Yeah, it's well, just outside the what you'd think very makeable distance.
Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
This for par. And he makes it for par. Frank, now at the 14th, and really a simple objective here.
It looks like an old sand dune where they've just put a green on top, rather benign. It might just sneak up on you, though. It really just looks like green and beaches with a few palm trees behind, but beware.
Frank missed the green off the tee.
Yeah, but this is certainly a tricky little shot coming up here at the par 3.
How good was that, Frank, from the rough?
Oh, that's amazing. It's a masterclass in short game.
Spieth has this for par. Frank, this game will drive you crazy.
Yeah, you can do so many things right, and then just something so simple, completely wrong.
-3 now for the round. Now to the 15th hole. Danger in the center of the green here, Frank.
Yeah, chance to ambush the player, really. All those trees, you never know what's going to jump out of there. And, well, we've seen the 6th hole at Riviera with the bunker in the middle. We now have a crop of trees.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green.
Well, it was almost like that's what he wanted to do, but why would you want it to run over the back?
Solid play, heart of the green. Shouldn't be a problem here. Oh my goodness, how did he miss that? And getting ready for the putt. Has it, and he's 2 under par. 16th hole now, Frank, here at Paracel Storm. 153 yards, little breeze here. This might be time for a nice low tracer.
Yeah, if you're running out of gas, you can always use the solar panels just to recharge. Green perched out, boulders to the right, beach to the right. And the bridge, you can always walk the plank later. Let's get this one safely on deck.
That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
Oh, look out. This one is deep.
You just wave goodbye to the green as it goes over.
Either misjudged the win or simply just pulled the wrong club, Frank.
Going to take some skill now.
That was well done, and now a very short putt to get out of here with a bogey.
Well, it could be a lot worse, that's for sure. 5 minutes ago.
And he makes it for a bogey here. Now to the 17th hole, and as we come to the end of this round, you salute the players because they're out there carrying not only their golf clubs, but the med kits and the meal packs, because this is no ordinary golf course. You have to be on alert, high guard all the time. That's good stuff right there. Wonderful approach, and now a really good look at birdie. Jordan Spieth eyeing this putt for birdie. Just like that, now at 2 under. Frank, the job is almost complete here at the 18th hole, and a good job at that, as we have seen some spectacular golf here at Paracel Storm in the South China Sea.
Just one more battle ahead, the difficult 18th. Should they succeed, then I think they're worthy of a salute. Oh, this is straight at it.
It is a really good line. Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
So a tester from 4 feet. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Frank, that was an impressive round out there today.
Couldn't agree more, Rich. We've seen some great shots out there, and I'm excited to see how the rest of this tournament plays out.